So with the missed PAT in his rear view
Go
mirror, he
get it,
goes
baby.
back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
It's home, go! That's it, man.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Tannehill. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. It's a room to maneuver.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Tannehill escaping the pressure right. And right side, Henry's got it. And it's a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry, 31 yards. And the Titans are just an extra point away from moving out in front. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he like.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Flush to his right. He'll have a first down past the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Flushed out right. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he'll go down, but not before he's inside the 30.
Mr. Jimmy John.
8-6 the score after 1. Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
As a former defender, I can feel their sigh of relief after that one, because when he breaks out of the pocket and you face a mobile quarterback, he causes all kind of problems in your secondary. They were able to force that incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson, flush to his right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And, oh, that one's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up. Wilson will throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Flushed out right. He's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on a turnover on downs.
Leave me alone.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for ring.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. Well, he went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That defense certainly benefited.
They find some open field here. Touchdown, Seahawks. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Didn't have anything downfield, swung it out to the flat. He did the rest.
Such a staple of so many offenses we see now. You know, in our discussions with offense coordinators, how many times do they tell us this offense is designed for either a touchdown or a check down? We saw the check down on that play, and boy, was it successful.
We saw a touchdown, too. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 5. To boot it away. Batson not going to risk returning it, so they'll start at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to...
Julio Jones all alone.
Don't worry about it, baby.
Touchdown, Titans. Julio Jones, 75 yards. And the Titans have once again taken the lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Huh? They want you to quit?
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. They go play action now. Wilson rolling to his right. He lets it fly for Lockett. That's caught inside the 20. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. It's a big play there for Seattle. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Rashad Penny, a 16-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to regain the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Touchdown. Here's Myers to boot it away. Cameron Batson now from his end zone. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Cameron Batson. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board. That return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's going.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. Tannehill looking to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. That's caught. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Oh. Oh, no. Beer. Good.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Okay.
Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you?
And got his man complete. And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie